Hello, hello. Back finally. It's season 1 of First Descendant. Now, I have already loaded it, but I haven't really done much of anything of the season 1 content. So if I look, Fallen Teammates, White Knight Gulch. I need to do that. White Knight Gulch will run. Yeah, I spoke to Nell. Okay, so these daily tasks aren't daily tasks. Got it. They're one-time onlys. That's a shame. Complete research. Infiltration operation, 4 missions, and an intercept battle. Okay. A 5-hour XP booster? Just doing a research. Hey, Vijolo, how you doing? Hello, hello. Million gold, 4 missions. Cool. Well, let's go complete a research. Now, is that time hitting 0, or is that just like... hitting the thing? Also, finally have... bunny skin. So I can change away from the Ultimate Bunny. And good things, hope I am too. Did alright, thank you. Now, annoyingly, this season, it's 2 bunny skins and 2 Valby skins. There's only 2 characters here. In the first pre-season, there was 3 characters in the Battle Supply shop. So, that's annoying. Although one thing I did notice is this assault rifle, or whatever it is, that's just the Mass Effect gun. Like, that's just the Mass Effect gun. Like, you could try and hide it with some funky angles, but that is simply the Mass Effect gun. You don't know this game, just don't know this game at all. Curious to discover it a bit. It's fun. If you're after a grind game, that's what it is. It's a grind game. In a Blink. I forgot what In a Blink is. Supermoon looks alright. Well, you grab the Valby skin. Okay for that bunny helmet? I don't think so. I might grab the Valby helmet. Is there more total stuff? Ooh, I like those. The kind of jetpack thingy. That's the first backpack thing, cosmetic, that I actually like, although it does clip with the hair. Big gun, light speed, I don't use that. I quite like the falling out of the sky one. Hey Baja Blast, how you doing? Thank you so much for the sub, much appreciated. Cheers, thank you, thank you. Yeah, nothing else there. There's only one weekly challenge that gives coins this week that kind of sucks. But it's just kill enemies. Seasonal challenges, missions, we'll do plenty of those. Wait. On hard difficulty. Okay, yeah, that's just whatever. 90 bosses, 60 on hard, so they'll do, like, simultaneously. All of these you could just do simultaneously. Okay, disrupt invasion, clear invasion operation. I don't know what that means. Apparently I've reached inversion reinforcement level 1. I don't know. Okay. I guess that's what you start at. We can slap Jeremy though. We can. None of the skins I particularly care for. The Dead Bride one looks quite cool. I think the Executioner one looks a bit silly. I don't know, maybe more armor around the legs and thighs. Maybe if the helmet was a bit more connected. What's the helmet like on Dead Bride? Yeah, there is the gap, but it feels a little more seamless. That one's cool for Fusion players. Same goes with the Lepic one. Is that new? That was cool as fuck. Involves playing Esmo. Don't think any of those are new.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Aha, my last Python. Hell yeah. Catalyst to put in. Oh, hello. This is new. $7.5 million? Ouch. To 100. Right, what weapon parts do I need? That I can make. I think I only need one more Albion cavalry gun, so that's just nanotube. Oh wow, there aren't many. There's the Blue Beetle component. I don't have that gun yet. Albion cavalry gun, yeah, I only need one more of those. That's kind of it. Enhance unique ability. Python. 2 seconds, 28 max stacks. Recoil is gone. Enhance. Kingsguard Lance. Maxed out, so that's 2 rounds per magazine to summon the thingy. I don't get... Okay. 8-second duration, 10% of firearm damage, 5-meter radius. Should be better than that, but hey, maybe we'll get a buff. I was hoping Catalyst would be included. Oh, is it not? Oh yeah, it wasn't, was it? Yeah, because that's the kind of thing that needs it. Like, we're bottlenecked there. I need to enhance some reactors. But I cannot remember which ones. Build tech. Grit. Range. That's the Smithereens one. That. I don't know which ones I use. We're on the blood path now. Hey Scorch, how you doing? That's just really high damage, is that one? I like that. But I need a chill one of each and that chill tech. Have I tried invasions yet? No. Don't think I have them unlocked yet. That's just range versus damage, isn't it? Yeah. Max the range out. Then for the fusion one, duration and damage or cooldown and duration. Thunder Cage, so let's do, yeah. They're not super fantastic, but I don't know why I had that. Why have I kept that one? I suppose cooldown duration. Yeah, that's duration cooldown, that's cooldown duration. I mean, that's just so negligible between them. Put Kingsguard Lance away. Oh my lord. How do I unfavorite it? Oh, I hold. Oh, that. Okay, so it's just. Okay. I'm able to adjust it. Yeah, it's something I'm gonna have to learn. Isn't it? We also have loadouts now. Why did that just unfocus? No. I wish I could just copy a build over one to one and then just make adjustments from there. But it's great, we actually have, like, builds now. Gonna need a couple of catalysts, I think. Excited for BL4? Very much so. I hope it's really good. else do I need? Strong mentality, yeah. Yeah, cool. Right. I'm gonna start focusing on reactions and externals, lacking on it. I have skill sets in Slayer and Supernova. I find a lot of the best externals are just non-sets. Because you have to sacrifice so much to get set bonuses. Or at least go for like the 2 sets so you can pick and choose. Like, I found the 4 set bonus on Bunny not entirely worth it. So I just go with the 2 set. This isn't my normal Bunny loadout. This is just like for consumable. Yeah, this is just for farming right now. This one I like because it's double HP, so that's fine. At 646. In terms of memory, only Annihilation goes to 646. Everything else, I think, is capped at a lower value. I don't really have any. Yeah, I don't, because Annihilation exists. Yeah, I've got a defense one, so I've tossed all the others. The thing is, yeah, Slayer is good. Which one's that one? Yeah, though, for 26% skill power, that's just gonna go with all your other skill powers. So if I load up this bunny now, yeah. Oh shit! I hate it when I do that. Wrong button. I have so much skill power that another 26% doesn't really do much. It's fine and all. Alright, cool. Second build up and running. It won't be worth sacrificing tons of hit points for, though. If you can get away with your current loadout, to not sacrifice too many hit points, go for it. But especially in tougher content, the hit points is going to be more important than the 26% skill power, especially when that 26% skill power isn't actually increasing your damage by 26%. It might be increasing your damage by 20, 15, maybe even 10%. Mostly when it comes to survivability and how important maximizing your HP is going to depend on, A, how good you are as a player, and B, the activity that you are playing. So, invasions, I'm not too sure how they work, but dungeons are pretty easy to survive in. I'm not sure if invasions are different, but dungeons, they're pretty easy to survive in, so you can get away with it. You can go harder on the damage output. But if you do that with, say, Gluttony, you're gonna walk in there, oh, look at all this damage I have. Oh, wait, I got one shot through a lump of cover. Now you can't do damage. Like, for Gluttony, you want to be pushing 20k HP. And I'm sure the next boss will be similar. If you're ever, like, going, like, into down but not out, or fight for your life, or whatever you want to call it in this game, I think it's down but not out, then yeah, you need to go back onto HP. You only use money for farming dungeons, then you can be a bit looser on HP and go for more damage output. But then again, when it comes to Supernova, I don't even think that 4 set's worth it. The additional electric damage I never see do good damage. So if you can get any other benefit. Right, I need to do... White Knight Gulch. Does anybody want to join for the White Knight Gulch? Magister Lab made you rage quit on the invasions? Oh dear. I don't know what the mechanics are, so I don't know how it affects it. Mechanics are easy, it's not your issue. What was causing you trouble in Magister Lab? Boss one-shots you, and his bullets track. Okay, so that's a HP issue then. Get more of that. Hey, Skirk, thank you so much for the 33 months, much appreciated. Cheers, Wicked Steer. I know it's only been 15 seconds, but that was a long queue time for a Saturday evening when this is like the first step in the new campaign missiony list thing. So like, what's going on here? Oh, 3 bunnies and a glay. Hell yeah. Bunny OP. Up. We teleporting. What build am I on? I think I'm on the damage one. Cool, you can test it out then. Yeah, for this kind of content, we should still be able to sustain our sprint. Same issue. I'll have to do a run once I unlock that part of the Season 1 quest line to see if the values have changed and they're higher difficulty. Oh, they're just chilling on A already. Cool. So feedback thinks it's gonna be a skill issue from you. How much total hit points do you have? HP 4K? That's your issue. I wouldn't call that a skill issue, that's a build issue. So like you said earlier, that you wanted to focus on externals. Yeah, focus on externals. So, take the cylinder then, the top slot. If you get a HP roll of 646, and then a passive roll of pushing 900, that's about 1500 hit points. That's before your modifiers. So say you're running max HP for 200%. That becomes 4,500 on that one piece alone. Which is already more than your total. Just simply adding a double hit HP roll will more than double your health, your total health. And that's one component. Little... 4K is very glass. So my bunny right now is level 22, and yet I have 7,500. I know the boss is gonna spawn there.
We've detected another high-level Vulgus. There's just no end to them. Please take care of this.
Descendant, I've discovered the cause of my abnormalities and your symptoms. It will be better if I explain this in person. At the moment, using RK even for communicating may be too much. So slow!
Oh no! Ran out of MP? What is this? That's not supposed to happen. Alright, Scorch, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. So crits are over double damage. Uh-huh. I didn't think they'd be that hard hitting.
Thank you for saving me. Out of my way!
Damn it! Descendant, we've detected another high-level Vulgus. There's just no end to them. Please take care of this.
Where are the mark for arrests? I want my money. Okay, 4 money rewards in a row. It's pretty good. Aha! Complain and ye shall receive.
Out of my way! Lay, please get up. Thank you. No chance.
I hate that staircase. You always get stuck on it. They don't work.
Shit! Serious?
I wish money pickups were global. So I was getting money from that A point.
My shields! Load. Why, you little...
They weren't money drops, they were landmines.
My shields! My shield! No chance! Get out of the way! Why, you little... Are you serious? Shit!
Is the warning system broken? It's gone off again. Nope. Just another tough enemy to deal with. Descendant, do your thing.
My shield!
Did those immunity balls look different?
Out of my way! Serious?
I wouldn't know, I'm not playing the game, I'm playing Bunny. 2 marks for arrests. Proficiency 39 on the Albion cavalry gun.
So slow!
Alright, I've got 10 seconds to loot this bottom area. No! Alright. Missed out money for me. Hey Google, how you doing? What's farming? Quest progression. Interesting. That person pure gold because of the emo, or is that just how they've colored their character? That's just how they've colored their character. It does it in a certain order, you can't choose to stand in certain ones.
This is Descendant. An excessive amount of inversion energy has accumulated in the depths of your arcade.
Oh no!
As you know, the Descendant's arcade is now strong enough to accommodate the inverted Ironheart.
Oh yay?
Thanks to this, we reclaimed the Ironhearts that the enemy held, and could even destroy them in places Karel didn't expect. However, we overlooked the side effects that come with awakening such powerful forces. Once a Descendant's arcade has absorbed inversion energy, it has an endless craving to consume more of that power. Across Ingress, energy particles that remain as a result of the destruction of the inverted Ironheart are widely dispersed. The Descendant's arcade has been unconsciously absorbing these inverted particles. If we cannot control this phenomenon, the inversion energy from within the arcade of all the Descendants will reach a critical state.
All I'm hearing is more power.
If arcade is overloaded with inversion energy, it could trigger an internal explosion within the Descendants. This is similar to how one of the Ironhearts was destroyed by a Descendant.
Spontaneous combustion isn't that bad.
I received a design file from the Ancestors database. My thoughts were inputted to the database as prompts, and the necessary technology data was sent to me in a similar manner to the AI you use.
No, I don't use it. No. We're not doing this.
An inversion circulation device. The device filters and expels inversion energy that has been absorbed.
You're not writing ChatGTP into the story of this fucking game.
Is unverified. But for now, I should build the device and hope it works as intended.
I can't believe they did that as a plot device. Okie dokie.
Type of system than I am. But I cannot afford to risk valuable descendants because I am suspicious of another AI. Descendant, investigate the Ancestors' facility immediately and retrieve the ancient metal we require to create the inversion circulation device. While you are doing so, I will transmit the design to HQ and verify its effectiveness.
You can find weeklies from previous week, but with Invasion Dungeons you can't have bond. You missed out. Yeah, I'd like anti-have-a-life mechanics is just shit. Wait, oh, you weren't able to log on today? Fuck you. Okay, cool. More power and a bomb in you that can go off if you get pumped too much or something? Yeah, that's the worst that could happen. Complete old mystery. Retrieve ancient metal. Okie dokie. Oh, this is good, because that means I'll get heat plasma batteries. I need those. Ooh. Wait. Wait. -4, -5. Why does 150 look harder than 250? Max HP plus 13%. Plus 4% defense. Okay, I guess 250 is a little tougher. -8% max HP, -8% defense. Versus enemy attack 16%. Okay. I mean, they're not that different. Weak point damage not applied. Ew. That's only like. So, weak point damage not applied is far easier than, say, crit damage not applied. The amount of weak point stuff that exists is tiny compared to the amount of crit stuff, and most things that do good weak point also do good crit. Yeah, like, crit not applied. That one sucks. Unless you use, like, Python. If you use Python, you're fine. Weak point damage applied is basically just anti-Python. At least it's only 4 runs a day, and I don't think they take that long as well. You see, I don't see that as positive at all. At least your daily chore doesn't take very long. No, that's not why I play video games. 66.6 thousand. $250 should be safe though. Normally you do these on like $230 or something. But being guaranteed $250 is comfy. And 4 bunnies, nice.
Executive Officer now. Commence mission to recapture.
Oh no, we blundered that one, bud.
Get out of the way! Shit!
I noticed they said they changed some of the spawn patterns. Does that mean Vesper's farm is dead? Nah? Ah, cool. Oh, it's a retrievey thingy.
No chance!
Oh no! I get a shit ton of XP per dungeon run. Does that apply to your... Okay, so that's on completing a dungeon, I'm guessing. How does that apply to firearms? It doesn't. It's only character. Does it not apply to your currently, like, main equipped gun? Potentially? Potentially don't kill the thing? Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Okie dokie. I don't know how tight this mission's gonna be. Double the XP for defense? Oh, okay. Cool. That's cracked.
Get out of the way!
With 4 people, something always breaks. You get like 162 score versus 250. Oh, like the score modifier is less with 4 people? That's fucked. Biolab and Magisters are the ones people saying the best infiltration. I assume it's because they're the fastest? Because yeah, we've left a lot of enemies alive here, so we're not getting 66k for this. Why search for 250% if you're not going to bother trying to go for the score amount?
So slow. No chance.
Different missions give different amounts of XP. Okay.
Get out of the way.
Or is that just because there's a lot of enemies there?
Shocking, right? No chance. Get out of the way. Out of my way. Get out of the way. Out of this range.
104k for Magister's Lab. Biolab is 192.
Mission complete. Well done, Descendant.
So I guess we gotta do every mission and work out all the ratios of time to complete to XP acquired. Which I'm guessing Biolab and Magister Labs are the ones that jump out for that. Also, yeah, we were miles off the amount.
Good work, Descendant. We are fortunate that there were still materials remaining in the Ancestors' facility. It's time to create the inversion circulation device. I'll share.
The numbers are on the map itself. What the XP you get. Aha, 154, 141. Well, that's okay. Then you just gotta run every single one and see, and see how long it takes you to complete it, and work out the time to complete to XP ratio, or the thing I just said. Which I'm guessing people are leaning towards, Magister's Lab and Biolab. Is this as enjoyable as Borderlands 3? That entirely depends on the person. It's a fun game. The start sucked. It's more fun in endgame, but it takes a while to get there, so you gotta be patient with it. Which sucks. But, you know, if you like grind games, putting in a couple of hours to get it going is no.
Fortunately, Descendant, I have no doubts about the operational effectiveness of the inversion circulation device. The device will be enough to filter the inversion energy infused within a Descendant's arcade. The design is highly refined and can be fully constructed using the Ancestors' materials. Once again, I find myself astonished by the technology of the Ancestors. If I had unrestricted access to every part of the Ancestors' database, I know humanity could enter a new age of technological progress. mankind could become the new ancestors. If this happened, we could find the Iron Hearts much faster.
Guide, we can't rely entirely on tech. What the Descendants need now isn't technology, but power.
Kyle,
Kyle? Kyle, you good, bro?
Looking for me? Let me get straight to the point, Guide. Could we modify the design of the inversion circulation device to allow Descendants to use inversion energy? Yeah, it might be more appropriate to call it an inversion reinforcement device.
what do you mean, Kyle? Using inversion energy is far too dangerous. I don't understand.
It makes sense that you wouldn't understand. Look, you were with the Descendants deployed to the fortress during the Ironheart destruction operation. For those teams, the Ajax team and the Descendants who destroyed the Ironheart, the fortress operation was a battle where death was a real possibility. But those of us who faced Corell and his troops in the White Knight Gulch, we also faced death head-on. Corell's main forces were definitely enhanced by some kind of powerful energy. Especially Corell. He exuded immense power through his presence alone. After our recent experiences, I now understand the nature of the power that Corell was using. It was definitely inversion energy. Corell used the inverted Ironheart as a power source. If Corell hadn't retreated when he did, would we have survived? Would we have been able to even scratch him? I know that if Corell hadn't withdrawn, the White Knight Gulch would have become a Descendant graveyard. To defeat Corell and all those vulgus bastards in the future, we need to be at least as powerful.
Hypothetical situation, Kyle. We all get high on inverted energy and we all go explode.
We need to find a way.
Because that's what was presented to us. Too much inverted energy, Descendant go kaboom.
Just the design to do this.
It's not impossible, but inversion energy is a power we must treat with caution. Kyle.
Hey, Guide. I've got something to say, too. Huh? I'm sorry, but I agree with the Magnetic Tin Man. I know it looks like I'm just playing around, but right now, my skills, abilities, and equipment are the best they've ever been. But if I had to fight Corell tomorrow, honestly, I don't think I have what it takes to win. I can definitely feel the power imbalance. I'm sure most of the Descendants feel the same way, right? I mean, if I had to fight Corell again, I would definitely want to win. I have too many performances left to give. And if a dreamer like me thinks like this, imagine how other Descendants must feel. The inversion reinforcement device is definitely dangerous, but it might also be useful. We need more power. Oh, yeah, so a while ago, I heard Enzo mumbling about something. He took a ring out from somewhere and kept playing with it. And saying, if only I were stronger, there's someone I want to be with. And stuff like that.
Luna, a public channel isn't the place to talk about this. Check your comm settings.
Huh? Why was this button pressed? Did everyone hear that?
Yes, Luna. Thank you for the detailed explanation. I also have some thoughts about the inversion reinforcement device. All Descendants who are able to attend the meeting assemble at HQ. And Kyle, please teach Luna how to operate her receive channel.
All right. This, Luna, is what we call clicking.
Oh, come on. I know that.
Hey Sora, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 13 months, much appreciated. Me when I'm at a fun and whimsy contest and your opponent is an alcoholic driver. Am I missing context? Holy bollocks, Miss Lady, because I'm trying to get battle supply coins. Like, I can go back to her base skin and be wearing clothes again. I mean, there's still a bit of a bakery, like, but... God gives his drunkest drivers the shiniest car keys. Okay. Running Final Fantasy 14, very fun. Nice, nice. I noticed some of the text pieces, it like shrinks. I don't think I've got one on me. Yeah, the closest one doesn't. Like the text on the passives at the bottom goes smaller if it goes onto another line, but that doesn't actually remove the necessity for scrolling. Like, why? I think it's when it's like bonus damage versus a faction. I don't remember that always being a thing. But you still have to scroll with it, so it's like...
Just get to the point. We have been closely monitoring this situation since the Descendants began experiencing symptoms. Thanks to yours and the Guide's efforts, we have overcome a significant hurdle.
We did it!
If we can immediately produce and distribute the inversion circulation device to the Descendants, we will have averted the worst-case scenario. However, this only applies to the present situation. We need to consider other possible scenarios if we want to be fully prepared for the future. As Luna has said, if we had to face Corel tomorrow, our chances of winning would be slim.
So why doesn't Corel attack now?
Corel and the Vulgus main fleet have disappeared only because we temporarily disrupted their strategy.
Like, Corel can win a brute force battle, so why doesn't he?
Extinction of humanity. The battle shouldn't have ended in that way. We need to make the most of this suspicious period of calm. In terms of the proposed modified design of the inversion reinforcement device, I intend to officially authorize it as a measure to enhance the capabilities of the Descendants.
Hell yeah, we all get to go boom.
But I felt my arche briefly return when I was exposed to inversion energy. Perhaps the inversion reinforcement device will stimulate my arche and allow me to regain the abilities I lost.
Alpha playable character?
And if it is effective for me, proper use of the inversion reinforcement device could provide even greater power to active Descendants. However, there is one condition. For the safety of the Descendants, the inversion reinforcement device must be periodically reset, and their arche must be completely purified of inversion energy. The inversion reinforcement device should be used only under these strict conditions. This way, I hope the proposal will be acceptable to the Guide as well. I take
Look at you, thinking about what the Guide thinks. Character growth.
First. If there are any issues with it, I should be the first to know. If my arche is restored, I hope I will be able to fight alongside all of you. I am hopeful that the Guide will agree to this proposal, and we can proceed with mass production of the device.
Descendant, if HQ insists on this, I have no choice. Modifying the design is straightforward. We can ask the Magisters to start production right away. However, handling inversion energy itself will not be so simple. I believe in humanity, but I must continue to watch over you to ensure you don't become addicted to such powerful forces.
I mean, half the Descendants are already going on about need more power, need more power. I think we're past that point. I find it funny how one of the first things that the Guide says is you'll become addicted to the power and you'll only want to get more of it, and then all of the Descendants are going, yeah, we need more power for this, we need more power for that, I think we should do this so we get more power. Like, oh, yeah, that's... Okie dokie. It tracks. You know what she also said? We keep getting power and then we go kaboom! Alright, you felt some parts of his arcade reactivating, so yeah, guide, go and make drug to make my arcade work again. Make me feel young again.
Go on. Descendant. I've already spoken with HQ. You're here about the device to control inversion energy. Yes?
Yep.
The designs, please. I can analyze a full range of ancestor technology immediately using my facilities. Let's see what secrets these reveal.
An inversion reinforcer has been activated. Whoa. I have one remaining. So is this like... on a per character basis? Note shared. So this is just an overall skill tree. Okie dokie, that's good. Yeah, the XP boost can be stored in mail too. Well, it all can. It's very good. But that one gives me health, but loses defense as I kill things. Does that health get added on retroactively, or is it... I'm gonna guess that's not a 5% health heal as well. I'm gonna guess I have to get my health back my own way. Hey, Akaline, hello, hello. After reload grants high density flame particle membrane. Well, game, what is high density flame particle membrane? Fire resistance and skill cost. Movement speed plus 20%, but attack minus 32%. Causes an additional hit when hitting the lesions attached to the arcade container with a firearm. I kind of like that one, even if it is extra, is every minute. Shield recovery stuff. Okay, so that takes 5 seconds to refill. And then you get 40% health back? Or just 10? I don't know. It lasts for 2 seconds. Is it still triggering every 0.5 seconds, or... is that just for the stack amount to get to 10 stacks? I don't know, that wording is a bit confusing. That one's quite good. We're gonna redo these next week. Oh. How are they changing them? Remove penalties? Oh. That's funny. These trade-offs to state? Yeah, like a hovering over Void Adrenaline here, minus 32% attack. It's like, what the fuck? I guess I'll just do that one for now.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Ironheart particles activated. If there's something you need.
So, this is the inversion reinforcement device. Its operating principles are similar to the module system that controls RK, but it's much more sophisticated. You may not be aware that the inversion energy you've absorbed is stored within your RK at a very minute atomic scale. This device connects that inversion energy with your RK, which will enable the activation of various powers. The more Ironheart particles that are absorbed, the greater the power that can be provided by the inversion energy. The Ancestors' technology never ceases to amaze me. This device is intriguing. HQ said that all inversion reinforcement devices should be periodically reset, didn't they? An excellent decision. That should both provide protection for the Descendants and allow me more time to study this device in depth. After the next reset, come and find me. By then, I'll be able to give you a much stronger inversion reinforcement device. I'm glad I stuck with humanity after all. I'll have the opportunity to research some very interesting technology.
I get the idea of them having downsides. That is the whole point. Like, the whole thing is inverted energy is dangerous. So, yeah, having downsides. But the buffs that it gives you and the downsides it gives you just needs an entire rework, to be honest. They weren't great values of great stats to do it with.
The success of this operation will... Good. The guide has accepted that this decision is the right one. I'm sorry that I can't thank her personally. Not only will this help Descendants to become stronger, it should allow any of them to regain their abilities. Nell, recall the Descendants who are no longer battle-ready back to Albion, and begin distributing the inversion reinforcement devices.
Alpha, we can't detect an receive signal from the Descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortress. We've pinpointed their last known location to nearby the quarantine zone.
Wait. The Descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortresses?
The new recruit to the Descendant Corps, Haley. We can't detect her vital signs.
Damn it. All available personnel, please provide support in the quarantine zone immediately. We can't afford to lose our new Descendant. Hurry!
Oh, we get to meet Haley. Cute artwork, X69, X420, XD. What a name.
Got a question about the operation?
Descendant, we're detecting inversion energy coming from the Vulgus structure. It's a type that doesn't exist in our database. Analyzing the prototype with an receive cam. HQ, we think the structure is a new Vulgus weapon.
Haley!
The energy that the structure is putting out. That's what's closing off the passageway. RK can block the energy. If we can find the device that's linked to the gate, the passageway will... Haley, please respond. Haley!
Damn it. Descendant, do you think you can neutralize the structure as Haley described? The equipment floating in the center appears to be transmitting signals at regular intervals. It must have a connection with the structures on the ground.
I think I'm way ahead of you.
Descendant. These structures are operated using inverted Ironheart particles. That's why Descendants can block the signal. Descendants' RK absorbs all the power of the inversion energy. Find and neutralize all of the signals that connect to that passageway. This is the only way to eliminate the energy so that we can enter. While you do this, I will try to locate Haley's RK and sync with it.
That's the wrong one, apparently.
Why, you little... Out of my way!
Memory bad.
How is this possible? The Descendants have broken through the barrier of darkness.
Yes. It seems the capabilities of the Iron Heart have been successfully inherited. Ledras, send the codex that was retrieved from the ruins of the fortress to the ship. I will send an escape plan soon.
You bastard, Damon. How dare you order me? The day will come when I will see you all stained with red.
I've tried the yellow plate and I've tried red plate. Those seem to be the colors that he's glowing.
I'm gonna short out at this rate.
Okay, that was a health vial on the ground and it just vanished as I ran over it. That is very rude. Ah, I see. Okay, this is a fire army thingy. I gotta change guns, I've been leveling up. There we go.
Oh, that hurt like hell!
After obtaining this power, how could you use it in a place like this?
Run, Bunny!
Descendant, do you hear me? This is HQ. What's your status?
Alpha, the battle isn't over yet. We're still detecting a strong Vulgus signal.
Big gun. Gun jammed. Uh-oh.
The Vulgus assault ship is moving toward a nearby zone.
The commander's retreating.
I think that was supposed to look a lot more dramatic, but our visor was in the way.
Vulgus assault ship moving toward the quarantine zone.
Damn it! Are we too late?
He's about to get shot.
Checking gun barrel. Loading magazine.
This is Haley. Target is down.
Haley, are you all right?
Thank you for sending in the rescue team. I couldn't have done it without them.
Great.
We didn't do anything. You were in a different location. Hey, a catalyst. That's not even a blueprint, that's just a usable catalyst. What am I doing for XP? 32. I'm playing Bunny because I want to level up Bunny. Probably should have done this as Ajax because new content, but oh well. Next time.
Excellent work out there, Haley, and you, Descendant. We're ready for Haley's treatment as well as your inversion reinforcement. Command is with me. We'll begin analyzing the intel in depth.
That's a really big fucking gun.
HQ, over and out.
Excuse me. Can I have a moment? Can I have a word? It won't take long. Haley, reporting for duty. I'm the newest recruit to the Descendant Corps. I appreciate your support out there. I was able to safely complete my first mission, thanks to you. I also heard that this inversion amplification process wouldn't have been possible without you.
Oh hey, a kick charger. Yeah, she slid before using it, got the amp shot.
But I didn't realize it was because of inversion energy. Anyway, the being that I can see behind you, is that the guide system?
It is good to meet you, Haley.
Guide, why you stood behind me?
The Descendant-specific genetic user interface. I'm glad we have another Descendant. I have finished synchronizing with your RK. I look forward to working with you.
It's an honor, Guide. I look forward to working with you too. Phew, I was slightly worried that I might not be able to link with her. Like that senior whose name we won't mention. So that's a relief. Although, that person, when I was a regular soldier, he helped me out of a few tricky situations. I was really shocked when I heard that he'd committed treason. He wasn't like that when I knew him. But since my RK has been awakened, I am determined I will never become like him. I aim to be an honorable descendant, just like the seniors who have come before me. So, I've linked to the guide, and my inverted energy issue has been fixed as well. All that's left is for Eugen to confirm I'm fully healed. I'll concentrate on recovering as soon as possible, and get back to the front line. Hope to see you out on the battlefield soon.
It won't be easy getting Eugen to sign her off as fully recovered. It'll be some time before Haley is back on the front line.
Ah, that's what you think. But the low price of like £15, I can get enough caliber and we're ready to go.
When you finished your equipment maintenance, head to HQ. I'll be ready to brief you.
Also, it'll be some time before she's ready. Like, yeah, I've heard the farm, the grind is pretty shit.
This is an important operation. The Descendant. Do you remember the Vulgus commander that you and Haley encountered in the quarantine zone?
You mean the one that's fucking dead?
While retrieving and examining the corpse of that commander, we discovered a communications log that appears to be very important. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to decipher the contents. It seems that the Vulgus have developed a new form of encryption. However, Ackert's analysis identified data packets with similar patterns to these communications that were sent to locations across Ingress. The only Vulgus facilities capable of receiving such complex data packets are their strategic outposts. Descendant, your next operation will be to attack Vulgus strategic outposts across Ingress. If we can learn more about this new form of Vulgus encryption, we might be able to open the communications log that we found with the Vulgus commander. And then, hopefully we can learn the details of Aemon's orders to his troops to retrieve the Codex and this new weapon at the quarantine zone. It seems that in the time since the fortress was destroyed, the Vulgus have been plotting something new. If we want to be prepared for what comes next, we'll need accurate information. You have your orders, Descendant. Attack the Vulgus strategic outposts and gather information about the enemy's new encryption system.
Do 5 outposts. Is it fussy about what outposts we do? Doesn't seem so. Nope. Cool. We can do the Moonlight Lake one because I need to do that one for Secret Garden. Oh, that's why I have that one on. Aaron, I forgot. I have shot focus on Sharon yet? I do. Good, good. Only takes organic shots. Of course, they changed those. 45 organic shards, holy shit! Okay, yeah, they buffed these. Got it. Cool.
Activating stealth.
When you say newbies who haven't accumulated shards yet, do you just mean anyone who actually opens their shards, their material patterns? Like, the grind sucks. There's no accumulating shit. You burn through them so quickly. Oh, I'm well aware of that one, John. I am well aware. Most of my time playing this game is doing the outpost loop. Also, I thought we were getting a vendor for, like, duplicates of these. Is that just not happening yet? I thought that was an early Season 1 thing. I have 12 Ultimate Lepic Enhanced Cells.
Activating stealth.
Or damage? October 10th. Damn. That's like over a month away.
Initiating stealth operation.
I was working Jelly Cake, I didn't watch it. All I know is there's some cool art which looks cool, and there's going to be 4 characters. And that they're doing a focus on newer NPCs rather than returning NPCs. I like this. So yeah. I'm all happy about everything from it. I heard. I heard something about them mentioning that they wanted to apply lessons learned from previous games, but that's something we won't be able to tell until we have hands-on, so.
Activating stealth.
Received. Excellent work, everyone. I hope this log contains something useful.
Playing the Vulgus communications log. Recalibrating. Please wait. It's ready. Now... This is... Alpha.
What is this? Hell, order all Descendants to return to HQ. The situation is serious. We need to react quickly.
Okay, yeah, but I gotta open some material patterns first, so if you guys could just hold on a second. How about they learn a lesson from their god-awful Risk of Rain 2 DLC? Listen. You just gotta tolerate the jank. Just tolerate the jank. What? Your save file gets deleted when you hit 40 hours playtime? Just tolerate the jank, bro. They didn't actually say that, did they? Well, they is an interesting term here. It was Randy. It was Randy who said that. It was just tolerate the jank. that was a Randy quote, and then he dropped it Elon Musk and said looking into it. Hell yeah, back-to-back epic. Just tolerate the jank. Also, noticing this guy doesn't have balls anymore. It's not even accepting it or embracing it, it's tolerate it. Like, accepting and embracing is like accepting it's a part of the game, it's what makes it fun. But no, the word tolerate indicates that it is a negative, it's not to be spun into a positive, like the jank of some games. No. It's noticeably bad. It's just you gotta tolerate it. Yeah, it means he knows it's bad. And yes, I wasn't joking. There is a bug, I believe, on Xbox if you actually manage to get into the game. If you have 40 hours of playtime. Gone. I can't exactly, don't quote me on the trigger for that. But I just know there's a situation where 40 hours of playtime equals save file deleted. Which is... I'd say fucking hilarious, but it's obviously not. Hello.
This is General Amon. To all legions based in Ingus, I deliver orders from Karel. I'm bringing this message, and with it, the weapon for you to refine. To all legions Netnik in Ingus.
Hey, this sounds like just the average voicemail somebody leaves me. Just inaudible.
History repeats itself, just like the endless repeating pulsations of the Iron Heart.
History repeats itself. Is Corell's plan here to just wait for all the Descendants to get high on inverted energy and then just explode? Because, like, I get it.
Just get to the point.
How about move speed and enemy spawn being tied to FPS? Wait. Oh, they changed the code base, didn't they? No. Risk of Rain 2 spawn rate and movement speed isn't tied to FPS, is it? Like, the... That's like a thing 20 years ago in Bethesda. Like... Not in current year, outside of Bethesda, right? Not in current year, outside of Bethesda. Loader at 30 FPS is PowerPoint, loader at 144 is a Meteor. Gearbox. Gearbox. Tolerate the jank. Just tolerate the jank. Just tolerate the jank. Like, if this is a new game that came out and it was just like an absolute buggy catastrophe, just point and laugh until they fix it. But Risk of Rain 2 is one of the most beloved modern games. Like, you ask anyone who's heard of Risk of Rain 2 in the last 5 years, or however old the game is now, they go, oh yeah, that's a good game. Everybody loves Risk of Rain 2, even if it's not their cup of tea. It's an easy thing to accept. Oh yeah, Risk of Rain 2, good game, that. Nobody's gonna say Risk of Rain 2 is a bad game. And yet, they've completely and utterly annihilated it.
Damn it. What are they planning now? Since we decrypted Eamon's message, we've been flooded with new information on the Vulgus. After we applied the new Vulgus encryption system to our surveillance assets, it's been non-stop. We now have crucial intel on the size of their forces, objectives, navigation routes, weapons, with more coming in. The most important part is that the Vulgus are armed with a weapon developed using Ancestors' technology. The weapon that you and Haley dealt with. The Vulgus are deploying forces to strategic points carrying this new weapon.
Half mod is quit after seeing the code.
Fortunately, now that we've cracked the new Vulgus encryption system, we can use the modified Infiltration Operations Terminal to predict the targets of their attacks. Our problem is time and manpower. In order to respond to simultaneous attacks, we cannot deploy multiple Descendants at the same time to protect one zone. In a worst-case scenario, a single Descendant might have to manage the protection of multiple zones simultaneously. Our enemy must be aware of that as well. This invasion appears to be a long-term operation. But, Descendant, if we use the enemy's own strength against them, we might be able to turn the tide of this battle, even with our limited resources.
That's a very niche and weird comparison, John, but I guess.
Converted Ironheart particles as its power source. If those particles can be recovered, they can be used to enhance the Descendant's inversion reinforcement device. This This means that the more fights you win,
Oh, I've got a clip. Hang on.
the stronger you will become. Although, this power is dangerous. I will keep an eye on you to make sure that you can release your limits. So, Descendant, I'm counting on you to defend against enemy invasions.
I guess epilepsy warning for that Twitch clip, by the way.
Did you feel there was something?
Good God.
We were unable to restore it to its original state. But even with the sections that were recovered, it felt like he was deliberately disclosing information that should have been confidential. If I were Aemon, I would not have told his troops about the ancestors. It is common sense to keep military secrets classified, especially as Vulgus soldiers will be aware of the abilities of the Descendants. I believe Aemon's message is hiding something in plain sight. Descendant, we need you to defeat as many of the Vulgus commanders in strategic locations as possible. You think you can do this? Those Vulgus commanders are on the move. They will have already received Aemon's message. If we can retrieve their files, we may be able to fully restore the message. It will not be easy, but do not worry. I will provide analysis of the ancestors' weapons. We can do this, Descendant.
Is today supposed to be special? There's like a giant fireworks display, like right outside my window. Thank you. Fend off the Vulgus invasion and acquire the commander's files. Wait. Is this a time-gated mission? Yeah, I know how to activate invasion missions. Fucking hell. Not even dark yet. Why are you going nuts? That's a lot of fireworks. Like, they're going nuts. It's not even dark yet. I mean, it's getting dark, but... Do you get a lot of XP for invasion dungeon missions? I'll be in cavalry guns at 40. You get very little, really. That sucks. They just not apply the XP boost to the new dungeons. Okay. That sounds about right. Yes, that's... yeah, that's... That doesn't tell me anything more. Right. Okay, so it's a split 25% chance for each Haley part. If I can do it in under 5 minutes, I get 3. Wait. Hang on. So this theoretically means you could get screwed on RNG and get like 200 of one thing and like 20 of another. Hypothetically, it's possible to go throughout this entire season doing every single invasion mission and not be able to make Haley by the end of it. Like, that is a low chance, but a possible one. You can farm them slowly from normals. One at a time and not guaranteed. How do you tell which ones drop it? Or is it just like a passive thing? Or do you mean like normal? Passive they don't even show? Oh god, I guess... Wait. What material? Uh-huh. Of course you don't get a percentage drop. It's fucked up. It means the mission monster and it's an actual item that drops so you can miss it. That's funny. I can't cancel matchmaking. It said connection to server failed. It's searching, but it's a solo mission. But I can't... Wait. Am I just stuck? Oh no. Bullet cost +1. That's an interesting negative. Oh, there's completed research. Hell yeah. Like, how do I fix this?
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I think I might just have to teleport out. You cannot move because matchmaking is complete. The fuck you mean matchmaking is complete? I'm trying to queue for a solo and you can't manage that. What are the drop chances on the normal infiltrations for the Haley parts? Do we know? Roughly? Are we talking like 50% or like 5%? They buffed it today. 20 to 50, and you get 1. Interesting. Oh my lord, we're... Okay.
Descendant, this is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is fueled by this artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert all this artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Take this.
Oh, they survived on 3%. I see.
Stop. No chance. Take this. Shield. Charge. No chance. Back away. Out of my way.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
I just have to deal with this guy until I do the objective. Ooh. Oh.
We cannot back down. Back away. Take this. Loading.
Ah, fuck that up at the end. Okay, so he hits kinda hard. Plus $1 million gold? Holy shit. That's kinda good. First impression of Invasion Dungeon. I don't think I'm entirely a fan of the format. But that could just be I was wanting something different. I would personally prefer slightly longer content that would offer, like, say, twice as much. If that mission, instead of being 4 minutes, was 8 minutes, but it gave me 6 instead of 3, I would much prefer that. I find repeating a shorter thing for a lot more iterations a lot more tedious. And the other way around. Alright, let's have a look at this one then. 4:43, so we have a bit less time. 9 heart particles acquired. 0,000. Is this one what, 500? Yeah. one of these. Shit.
Descendant. The enemy has modified
Double
the
green.
Ancestor's weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy then using your own arcane.
Oh, it's a blue as well. What am I missing? Wrong plate. Are those random or are they the same every time?
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcane properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Shields are down. They need to be recharged. Damn it.
No. Stop hiding. Bro. Coward.
They need to be recharged.
Okay, yeah, you get one commander's file thingy per dungeon. So this is time gated, this mission. Oh, that's fun. And yeah, what daily task is it for the million gold? Is it like missions? Yeah, 4 missions for 1,000,000 gold. That is good money. Okay, so Ajax is very comfy for that because he's just tanky. Especially just the stand on plates one. That works. So I'm gonna do Ajax for this one again. Question, if you leave an invasion dungeon, does it count as one of your, like, 2 runs? Or does that only count if you complete it? You can leave and start over? Okay, so if you whiff and you miss the best time, you could leave.
Weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Shields are offline. Loading. Shields are down. They need to be recharged.
Hello, I needed that.
Shields are offline. Take this.
Hello? Do these invasions together? Wait, we can't. I like that they're solo missions. Oh, are they changing it so they're not going to be solo missions? Holy shit, these ones are really spread apart.
Shields are offline. Shields are down. They need to be recharged. Reload.
Descendant.
Yeah, 30% seems like kind of comfy.
We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to
Still very grindy though, but like.
to penetrate the inversion energy.
Ooh, Blair and Enzo would be good for this actually.
No chance.
Ah, just missed out again.
Shields are offline.
Here I am farming? Yeah, no, I get it. I might too, to be honest, at those rates. Get a whole bunch of amorphous materials as well from bosses. Get a bunch of catalysts in there. Then use the same Haley to obliterate their will to exist. Exactly. Right, Scorch was curious to see Bunny versus Magister's lab, so... Oh, I have another energy. So when it says 3-5, do I have to? Okay, I have to. It's probably total, isn't it? Yeah. I did Bunny versus Manage. The boss is not bunny friendly. Yeah, no, it was comfy on Ajax. It's just that Scorch specifically was mentioning having issues on it, and I hadn't seen the boss yet, so I'll do it on Bunny. Our Bunny's only level 32, but that's fine. Get tankier than this. My Bunny build's not finished, but it's whatever. Also buffing drop rates from invasions next update. Ah, cool.
Descendant. This is a phase saturation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the scan results, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
The tracking beams are trying to attack the wall that's immune.
My shields!
The enemy commander is using the base separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
HP collector might be comfy for this. Ads aren't spawning during boss phase. Yeah, I'm gonna want more damage. Rude. Ah, yeah, the ads despawn.
I'm gonna short out at this rate.
Take the these. Oh, that's convenient. That's not so convenient. Easy. 4 seconds to spare. Where's the issue? Hey Logan, how you doing? New to Borderlands, using your Hellwalker build from 3 years ago. Thanks for the help. Yo, that is helping out. Yes, Hellzerker is amazing. I made it like 2 weeks after launch and still use it today. It's fantastic. Boss nuked you with tracking balls? Yeah, I did write swapping to max health at the end there. Yeah, that I think that's the issue Scorcher's having, is just the health. You can outrun the tracking balls. I did it quite a bit there, but it's not something I would expect anyone to do consistently throughout the course of the fight. So my build's kind of in the middle right now. I've got infinite run, which is of course great. But I'm slowly moving over to a more damage-oriented build, now that I can have 2. Whilst trying to maintain as much MP efficiency as I can. Had to do a little bit of MP management there. Did I use damage build for that one? I used a very incomplete damage build. I'll go over the changes between infinite run and what I was using there. So that required a 3rd activation, to do. Infinite Run probably would have done 3 activations as well. Like, my damage is not that much higher than Infinite Run. With more damage, I could have done it in 2 activations. But because it's not finished, it took me 3. So at that point, I should have just gone Infinite Run. So this is Infinite Run. In terms of damage perks, I have Focus on Singular, Electric Specialist, and Spear and Shield. The spec I'm running now is Focus on Singular, Electric Specialist, Spear and Shield, and Frontlines. That's it. The only difference in damage between Infinite Run and what I just used there was Frontlines. Now, ideally, I get like Skill Concentration and Skill Insight here, or Frontlines Emergency Measures, whichever combination works better. And then I'm not sure at that point if it's then better to do a 3rd crit skill instead of a battle/attack skill. I don't really want to sacrifice Strong Mentality, Maximize Conservation, and MP Collector. I mean, for that kind of dungeon, I don't need max range. Like, that dungeon didn't need max range at all. So you could take one of these off. I changed Infinite. No, Infinite's unchanged for a while now. The only thing I've really done is squeezed in Spear and Shield. It's still just Electric Specialist and Focus on Singular for damage, and then Spear and Shield tacked on at the end. Double range, MP conversion, conservation, strong mentality, narcissism. Your usuals. High voltage, 4 crits, 2 range, 1 HP, 1 focus, MP collector. Skill simp should be changed to another focus. Double focus? I get full uptime. Well, what is my uptime? Okay, I have 0.7 downtime, I suppose. I think the extra damage is worth it over the 0.7 downtime. What? Because 0.7 downtime, that's going to be what? Less than 5% overall damage output, assuming you're hitting something 100% of the time? I'd rather take the 0.7 downtime than the damage loss between Specialist and Singular. Focus on and Specialist, rather. Instead of Spear and Shield. So with crit, it gets better the more you invest into it, because the more consistent it becomes, really. So Koka's got 4 crit modules, and then 2 damage modules. So that's 6 total modules dedicated to damage. So Koka's damage is really, really high. But Koka's sprinting is like fuck all. Now, of course, you can use Grappling Hook to account for that. So instead of sprinting, you've got Grappling Hook and rolling. And if you don't mind playing like that, you can fit in a lot of extra damage modules. So like Infinite Run, 2 damage modules, if we don't count Spear and Shield, because we probably shouldn't. Spear and Shield is not a damage module. It is, but like, we're not counting it as one, it's minuscule. So Infinite Run is 2 damage modules. Coco is running 6 That's a whole line, and then down one. Like, that is most of your modules. And say you even wanted to keep some of our MP stuff. That mission doesn't need maximum range. Now, Coco's running 2 range mods. I don't think for Magister's Lab Invasion Dungeon, which is kind of irrelevant now because it's going to be another dungeon tomorrow, and, you know. But on a per dungeon basis, I don't think we need 2 range modules. Especially with high voltage. So that frees you up a bit if you want to keep some MP efficiency. With conservation. That frees up a slot. What are my components? There I just went health. Max HP, max HP, max HP MP recovery, max HP MP recovery modifier, max HP, max shield. I have 12,000 health at level 33. Now, some people, what they like to do, build-wise, especially for high-end stuff like Gluttony and stuff, they like to go increased HP and Stim Accelerant. And that gives you the big numbers. Get the boss in 1 phase? Oh yeah, I mean, as showcased there, Infinite Run would have been 3 phase. My run on my transitioning build was also 3 phase. Just about. A little bit more damage and I could have 2 phased it. If you go nuke, you do it in 1.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
And for Stim Accelerant on the Infinite, the minus 15% isn't noticeable really. Nah, it's not going to be, is it? The only reason I don't run it is because I don't... I should, but I don't value the extra 20% max HP. So, it's close enough, I'll just run the normal one. Especially since I do see actual gains out of running, hang on, in maximum hit MP on that center there. Just saying. Oh no, it's worth talking about though, Coco, because it is like a dead boss can't kill you. It's just the thing with Infinite Run is it's so comfy. I don't think it's ever going to be the best clearing for these dungeons, specifically because the boss health bar is time limited. So normally, like, Infinite Run is probably going to get you to your boss quicker. And having a slightly slower boss kill is the downside. The issue is, these invasion dungeons have found a way to really punish not having a quick boss kill. Because not only is your boss health bar decreasing, you're also having to do more of the phase transition stuff. So you're just having to do more steps in your mission. Rather than just having a slower boss kill. So it's just doubling up the negatives. So these invasion dungeons really reward just having lots of damage. Normal dungeons, I'd say the gap's a bit closer, and I'm leaning towards it, and I'd go infinite run, basically all the time for a normal dungeon. But I think these invasion dungeons, more damage is more important. Right, so I need to do instep battles, ideally hard mode ones. How many do I need to do? Is it 1 or 2? It's 2. It's only for components. Oh, Blair got his buffs. Oh, heck yeah. Well, Blair gaming. I don't know which ones of these I need. Divine Punishment Blueprint. I need some Clairvoyance parts. Wave of Light. How are we doing on the Wave of Light? Invite if go. Ah, shit. I'll do this one run, then I'll back out and invite you. I don't know, I may as well just clear out these materials. Bro, leave me alone. I really need a mount counter? Oh, they do. They added it. There was a little number in the bottom right hand side. He doesn't like me. I need to improve my blur again because I am down some max health. I just got up, my guy. the stomping of these legs. I can blow them up so quickly. I thought the Lepic had the thing on him. I thought the Lepic had the thing. He did it too early? Ah, shit. I went hovering over an morph. Yeah, I guess. It wouldn't be too useful though, because there's the two-stage system. It's like, it's not enough to know how much of a blueprint you need if you've already made a bunch of the material out of the blueprint. I wish I can do this. Basically just get cooldown. Sack off shot focus, get some more hit points on. Hey Cephix, how you doing? Any chance I can see that? It's really old and outdated, but I could basically, yeah, I'll show you, and basically just talk through the idea of it, and where to take it from its current setup. Hey Dirty Bird, how you doing? Hiya, hiya. There's a boss in there somewhere. Goodbye. Demon Spanky. What a fucking name. No. We're used to intercept battles. So basically, what you need from Ajax is be as tanky as you need, and then you want, depending on your team composition, which might be a little less important now. I'm not actually sure how Haley works. But you want to get as much uptime on your bubble as you can, so much as your bubble is enhanced. Because the enhanced bubble gives firepower damage. So you want to be spamming your enhanced bubble. I jumped on it, but he immediately threw me off. That's sad. I don't need to worry about MP on this, actually. Stop stomping! Void charge won't drop for you? Oh no. So I need to do a quick test with Ajax, and I'm gonna do that after this Frostwalker farm. I think I need to do like 5 kills for my materials. Because they said they changed Void enhancement. Body enhancement, sorry. Hey Kitty, good to see you. Hiya, hiya. Yeah, I really don't care about MP on this, do I? So I could just go stim. I can't even do it in between fights. Angie. Because I drop my ult, and then I extinguish, and that just gives me all my MP back. Fastest immune ever. Show me those kneecaps. Or just, okay, shove your arms through your own butt. If you really hate me that much. Okay. Arrogant me's like, oh, these Blair changes don't actually change Blair's power. And they don't. But it's so much comfier. Ah, nice. Oh, I can even do extinguish multiple times. Hell yeah. What time was Frosty Turtle? He's the easiest boss that I have, that I also have amorphous materials for. And I needed to do 2 for the daily. Hang on the shoulder whispering, Greg, no, don't break it. I ran out of enduring legacy bullets, so I had to roll the dice.
Initiate enhancement.
Let the slaughter begin.
Power shield and light speed.
Comical. Bossant. Doesn't have HP even? Nice.
Enhancing firearm.
There is no forgiveness.
Why you throwing? I was on the shoulder. I don't know why. I have terrible frame rate during the amorphous material screen. Ah, I see. Gold Colossus and crit damage. Nice, Joker. Very, very nice. Secret Guardian Mountain's decent too, because it's a good gun. I don't have a skill damage. Blair setup. Ooh. New gun. I got Gold Colossus, Golden Skill Cooldown Reactor, but not for the gun you want it on? Ah. Oh, that's so great, but so sad. Like, do I congratulate you on the drop or pain? No, I'll tell. Okay, no. What gun's it on? Oh, that's good. Needs MP recovery in combat though. Okay, frozen heart parts are really like shields. Is this why people do shield VS builds so they can use so these stats aren't a complete waste? I mean, that's pure firearm, actually. This is frozen heart, not polar knight, yeah. Granting a buff to allies adds a stack of frozen heart energy. That's alright. Three shield parts, though. I guess, like... Shield Enzo. I guess. Kyle? Does Kyle do good gun stuff, or do you do it for the skill crit rate, 28%? Right. Annoyingly, it's already nearly 10 o'clock. Okay, so good start. We've gotten a few... What have we got here? Ah, Frostwalker. I have... Yay! The invasion missions giving 1 million gold. That's like 5 million gold. Yeah. We'll have to make use of that then, because that's module upgrading. I want to cycle my characters a few times, especially Blair here, to get Stim Accelerant, Battle Stamina, and Shot Focusing. We can do Stim right now. Oh, that's Battle Stamina replacement. Well, that's fine. I need to do maximize duration. Mad spending frenzy yesterday. Like, I have money.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Okay. That's automatically improved. We've now got more health and more thingy. So that goes to 5 stacks now. These are just different values, hang on. Ajax, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, they've changed these. They've nerfed the firearm attack increase. That used to be 18%. Or was it 20%? And it wasn't 5. Whatever it wasn't 5. It doesn't say per flame zone either. So they've nerfed Extinguish. But you can now get 5 stacks, so we can get more weak point damage now. Up to 30%. That now goes to 25%. It was 14. So we've gained overall weak point, we've gained critical hit, but we've lost firearm attack. That's okay. You still have to do a whole buffing ritual though, because you got to do Deadly Cuisine and then 2 blaze ups. But that should give us an even quicker Devourer kill. Work on that another day. I gotta bounce from thingy to go into. Thank you for playing. Cheers.
Welcome, Descendant.
Kuro's the best part, wasn't it? Well, no. They were all relatively, like... I don't want to say exact equal weighting, but they're all important. If you just go on the crit rate, he's just worse than, I don't know what Valby's value is for supply and moisture, but he's just worse Enzo. the whole point is that you got weak point damage as well, and firearm attack power as well. You got lots of different bonuses. The crit rate was 14%, which, yeah, it was worse than Valby. So, if you only cared about the crit rate, it's just worse. But no, the point is he also had firearm, and he also had weak point. Okay, so for bossing Ajax, it was basically just bubble spam. Get as much HP as you can. I do have increased offense. I'm not sure if that's worth it entirely. It's good for the bubbles, so it's not bad. And then, yeah, it's just big bubbles, cooldown, more health with time distribution. So before, I would have said body enhancement is not good. However, because what body enhancement does is it used to remove void energy, which you needed to do the enhanced skill, and the enhanced skill is increased firepower. They've also changed some of these, hang on. Yeah, they just kind of look different. But yeah, firearm attack increase in amount 10%, explosive attack increase in amount 20%. So for body enhancement, it used to remove that, but now it's different. Increases max HP, defense, max shield, and using the skill fully restores void energy. However, skill cooldowns and costs increase. So that goes to 21 seconds, 29 cost, 27 and 35. That's not terrible. Ah, okay. Right. Okay, that works. So you would do, I wish that didn't give me my void energy. Okay, so say you're dropping in. Yeah, body enhancement's the way to go now. So, you drop in barrier, and that gives you your void energy. And then, say you want to buff somebody, and give them a bubble. But now I've got no void energy. So now I need to do another barrier. And then say it's ready to do another bubble to buff somebody else, or they've moved, or ready to revive. Drop another bubble. And you just alternate between bubble and barrier. That way, every time you pop a bubble, it's enhanced. So when my 3 bars at the bottom are empty, I barrier. Now they're full. So if they're full, I'll bubble. Now they're empty. I'll use barrier to refill them. And that way I'm getting an enhanced skill, every other skill, and making sure it's on the bubble for the firearm attack increase. Now, because body enhancement increases max HP, so without, I have 25,000 health. With, I have 32,000 health. I can swap out time distribution for MP conversion if I had enough. And that would give my bubble 17-second cooldown. That's with nimble fingers. These are dimension skills. So also go multi-talented. That knocks it down to 7.9 seconds. So yeah, I'd need to do a few more catalysts here, but that's easy now we've got the changes. So the build for this one, Cephix, would be multi-talented, MP conversion, nimble fingers for cooldown, body enhancements a must, and then HP, stim accelerant, and then conservation and strong mentality. So that's 2 skill costs, 3 cooldowns, 2 maximum HPs. Range, really good, of course. The thing with range is I've got my bubble down. It's quite big. So if you're stood in it, there's a good chance the enemy can be too. And if you both stood in the bubble, or if the enemy stood in the bubble at all, and you're not in the bubble, they can shoot you. So that's the downside of a big bubble. But overall, I'd say big bubbles and big barriers are a good thing. But yeah, you don't need to go nuts on range. Alright, save, no problem. Annoyingly, I can't get everything onto one spec. I don't have the module capacity for it right now. Because my build is based around Frog. But I don't jump, I just Nova. So it's not the best display of what would be there, but yeah, you get the idea. What's it called? Yeah, and that's how I do the bossing build. Before, what I would do, if you don't have body enhancement, which I think you do, I kind of liked Void Explosion, because it allowed me to double pop Expulsion to help me get to my enhanced bubble quicker. The issue with that was MP. So I would need to do testing to see if strong mentality is necessary, but yeah. I'd want strong mentality here. Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, your standards, MP recovery, MP recovery modifier, so yeah, I'd run that. That gives me 35,000 hit points. Because I'm using gun, That's Decimator. Ah, that's Veteran. I don't have a Decimator processor. That's Veteran, though. Although, MP recovery in combat and max MP. I don't have a health version of that. I mean, I do, but it's less health. I could sacrifice a little bit of health and get some firearm crit rate. Doesn't my shield scale to my defense? It does, but it's not worth the extra. It's not worth investing in unless you go all in. You can do a funny shield build on Ajax, and I believe it revolves around Matrix. The reason why I prefer body enhancement now is because it gives me quick access to enhanced skills, which is firearm attack increase for allies, and bubbles are just good. Whereas Matrix is more of just a haha, I can just AFK. So, which is of course not body enhancement. So that's just a different build. I wouldn't invest in shields unless you're going all in. And that is a very weird setup. Funny. What about Annihilation bonus? Go well with shot focus on him? Yeah, if there's max HP, strong mentality... We go multi-talented there, shot focus there. Yeah, that fits. Not missing anything, am I? Cost, cooldown. Shot focus here. You can sacrifice a range if need be, but yeah, that fits. What about Annihilation? Skill duration. MP Recov sucks. I wouldn't go for it, no. As an Ajax, your main thing, the advantage with barriers and bubbles, is this is just a lot of portable cover for your teammates. So it allows your teammates to have higher uptime on their damage. A Glay can stand in this and just kind of chill. This kind of bubble allows a Glay to face tank where she otherwise might not have been able to. So even though your damage isn't very high, and it's why I wouldn't bother with Annihilation on Ajax, you're enabling other people to be as reckless as you're able to be by making them tankier. Yeah, I could stand here with a million shields or big bubbles, big health, and shoot boss. But even with Annihilation, I'm going to be doing less damage than a Glay doing the same. But of course a Glay doesn't have a giant bubble. So you give the Glay the bubble. Last two mods you would add would be... So Stim Accelerant is already on there. So I would do... Multi-Talented. And... Shot Focus. That's my last two. I mean, actually, yeah, 25%. Yeah, those would be the last two. And that would be the boss build. I'd be support Ajax. I don't think I need Void Explosion build anymore. Because Void Charge just kinda... Oh wait, hang on. Uh-huh.
You're next. Let's go. Stop. You're next.
Oh no, I'm out of FP, MP. Frog.
Out of my way. No chance. Back away.
I still prefer Expulsion. $28 MP. Wait, is that not have a... There's an MP cost, it just doesn't say what it is. Why doesn't it say what the cost is? Wait, did they not... So this was originally not a stackable skill. When they added the stack on it, did that... So is that set to only show two stats in basic info, and then since they added a third, it's unable to display a third stat because it can only display two stats under basic info for this skill, because it was never originally intended to be a stackable skill. Oh no. I take that off. Yeah, MP costs 33. It can't display three stats in basic info, because it taking it away, if it removed the skill cost, I would understand, but no, the skill cost is there. I think it does change it, though, because...
Out of my way. Let's go. Take this.
Seems less than Expulsion. But without Void Charge, it's more. So I think it does lower the skill cost of Void Charge, but it doesn't say by how much. Is this retroactive? No, it's max MP.
You're next.
I can't even do that to see current MP. Oh, hopefully they fix that. With that, I'm gonna call it there. We'll check out the dungeon changes tomorrow, get some XP, get some catalysts into our characters, and farm up some Haley components. I think that is the plan. Try and get what we can, and also just get a bunch of XP for Bunny. I guess max out that Ajax build. How am I doing for catalysts? I have 14 Then what? 2 more blueprints? 3 more blueprints? 1 cooking? That's 18 total? Okay. Need to make sure we've got plenty for Haley, but it seems like we're not going to get Haley for a while.
Target confirmed. Ready to fire.
Singular. Okay, so we want singular for the damage stuff. Cryo, so dimension if we want cryo round to do stuff. So mobbing, you go chill dimension. And then bossing, we go chill singular. 8,000%. Nice. Base damage, same as equipped weapon. Okay, so there's a little bit of delay there. We have our weapons base damage and then skill power stuff. I'm gonna guess that's gonna prefer snipers. Piercing light. Depends how a crit works. Like, is that firepower damage or is that skill power damage? Like, the additional damage is skill damage, but the base damage, is that firepower or skill? Like, what crit formula is that running? We shall find out, but not today. With that, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.